We're excited to announce Herald Review Media 2021 Academic All-Star and Golden Apple Awards. But first, we need to thank our sponsors. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Thank you to our scholarship sponsors, American Southwest Credit Union, Apex Network Physical Therapy, Legacy Foundation of Southeast Arizona, Sierra Toyota, and TWN Communications. And also our supporting sponsors, AZG&T, Marine Academy, Cochise College, Candace Party, Rainy Payne, Sierra Vista Unified School District, and Southwest Gas. Our first academic all-star is Edward Felder. Edward Felder is a first grader at Colonel Johnson Elementary School. He was nominated by his teacher, Dana Mousey, who is also a 2021 Golden Apple honoree. Edward is meeting or exceeding all standards in his classes. Mousey praised Felder in her nomination after recognizing how much students have struggled since the beginning of the pandemic. She made it clear that his character is the reason for her recommendation, saying that he is extremely kind, compassionate, honest, responsible, and humble. Mousey also praised his determination, both educationally and outside of school. His level of positivity and self-motivation is unmatched and has allowed him to excel academically in all subject areas. Many students voted for Felder to be class president. His teacher speaks highly of his ability to lead others in a positive, effective manner. Congratulations, Edward.
Academic All-Star Kevin Anaya is a second grader at Sarah Marley Elementary School. Kevin makes friends wherever he goes. He's known to be caring, kind, thoughtful, and always happy. The second grader already displays a great love of learning and an impressive aptitude for it. Kevin is described as smart, charismatic, and an all-around excellent child. Reading is Kevin's favorite subject and one that he excels in. The second grader reads anything and everything, even the signs he passes on his way to school. Still, he pushes himself to improve the skill, learning bigger and more complex words. And when a fellow classmate struggles, Kevin is there to help. He leads by example and always tries to be on his best behavior.
Academic All-Star, Omar Castillo. Omar Castillo is known as a very kind soul who is friendly to everybody and excels in academia. For the second year in a row, this stellar third grader has earned a nomination for the Academic All-Star Award. I could not be prouder of this student, said his teacher and nominator, Deborah Paul. Castillo, at only 9 years old, already takes his studies very seriously. Through his dedication to completing his assignments on time, following the directions to the nose, and practicing neat and legible handwriting, Castillo has maintained a 3.85 GPA. What may be most impressive is that this budding scholar is extraordinarily self-motivated. He's been straight A's since I can remember, and it's all him. I help very little, said his mom. Congratulations, Omar.
Academic All-Star Christopher Chavez Jr. Christopher is a fourth grader at Greenway Elementary School and was nominated by Denny Austin for his hard work and the incredible show of support he's given his class during this hard time. He has earned a 3.9 GPA, and both his teacher and fellow students have benefited from Christopher's technological expertise. He has shown them how to upload their work and has even assisted them in accessing what needed to be accessed during the struggles while learning remotely. This amount of effort given from an elementary school student out of love for his class and education itself is something very unique. At his core, Christopher is an individual who puts others' needs first constantly. This is a rare thing for young children to do and testifies to the quality of his raising.
Academic All-Star Braden Camachi. Braden is known for his positivity and stellar personality. The fifth grader was nominated for the Academic All-Star Award by General Myers physical education teacher, Ginger Beeman. Braden's positivity continues to shine and spread throughout the classroom, Beeman said. Braden was described as a bright young man who confidently takes on any challenges presented to him. His mom, Pearlie, describes him as a funny, kind-hearted, detailed-oriented, smart, hardworking individual who is conscientious of others and loves to help. Though only in fifth grade, Braden has already proven himself as a hard worker who is dedicated to learning. His academic skills include outstanding spelling and reading, and he has gained a reputation as an excellent creative writer. In math, Braden displays a constant willingness to learn. Through tackling new ideas and techniques, he has developed into a strong problem solver. Braden's grades attest to his academic accomplishments. The young man has made all A's, earning himself a place on the principal's honor roll for the first 2 quarters. Congratulations, Braden.
Academic All-Star Haley Dale is a 6th grader at Huachuca City Elementary School. She was nominated as an Academic All-Star by her teacher, Camille Call, who shares Haley's boundless enthusiasm and analyzing skills. Haley makes a name for herself by her ability to constantly improve as a student and help others do the same. According to Call, she monitors her own learning and her learning habits. Haley is an independent and successful student who challenges herself to reach high standards and expectations. Haley also uses her ability to analyze in group settings, encouraging others to think about all sides of the proverbial equation. Haley is flexible, not bound by an insistence to take a position over another student. She's willing to concede and work together, but when there is a need for direction, she will raise to the occasion.
Academic All-Star Tyler Gertie. Tyler Gertie, a 7th grader at Walter J. Meyer Middle School, was nominated for the Academic All-Star Award by his school principal, Scott Roby, for being an outstanding young man. His positive attitude in and out of class has earned him the respect of his peers. Tyler is a joy to have in class, Principal Roby said, always trying, wanting to learn, and setting an example for others to emulate. His behavior in and around the school is superb. Tyler is always setting an example for his peers. Tyler is a student who holds himself to high standards, always putting 100% into school projects and class assignments every day in all of his classes. It is these high expectations and the time and dedication he puts into everything he does that has earned him both good grades and the respect of others. Very notable attributes for anyone of any age. Congratulations, Tyler.
Academic All-Star Kashari Ballard is an 8th grader at Lehman Academy of Excellence. Kashari's determination, drive, and intrinsic motivation has thoroughly impressed Lehman Academy of Excellence teacher Cassandra Jones. Jones said in her 17 years in education, she's never encountered anyone quite like this 8th grader. Jones describes the young scholar as polite, respectful, responsible, kind, attentive, trustworthy, and caring, all the qualities of a Lehman Academy scholar. Kashari gives her best effort in every subject, Jones said, especially those subjects that are challenging for her. At school, Kashari is often the student that teachers can count on, and trusted to deliver messages and papers to the office with fidelity, according to Jones. Her reliability goes far beyond the school walls. Kashari is an older sister to 5 siblings and is no stranger to lending a helping hand. She enjoys helping her parents, said Jones. When the COVID-19 pandemic forced classes to become remote, Kashari stepped up to help her siblings thrive in their new learning environment. While helping ensure her family's remote and academic success, the 8th grader still manages to constantly complete her own work.
Academic All-Star Jasmine Stein. A freshman at Douglas High School, Jasmine has a 4.0 GPA and is dazzling her teachers, including band teacher and nominator Nathan Darris. Jasmine is passionate about her education, focusing especially on improving her musician skills. Darris praised Torres for her perseverance and leadership. She shows the drive needed to learn more than one instrument, spending hours even at home practicing, stated Darris. Online courses have not wavered her commitment. Currently, the clarinet is her instrument of choice, replacing her previous go-to, the saxophone. She also plays guitar. Playing in the state honor band seemed to be an admirable goal of Jasmine's. Darris said she has sought him out for the required regional pieces she would need to learn to put herself in the running. Douglas High School has never had someone place their name in the ring at regionals. Regarding her influence on her class, Darris shared, she encompasses a true leader in her value to learn at a high standard, but most of all in her amazing communication with others. She always puts others first in her work and strives to do the best she possibly can do. Congratulations, Jasmine.
Academic All-Star Charlie Ross is a sophomore at Buena High School. With a 4.2 GPA, she heavily participates in JROTC at her school as a first sergeant. She's also involved with the Color Guard and several other programs. Charlie is a leader at her local dojo where she helps people of all ages learn karate terminology as well as give back to the community through food drives. She is a constant inspiration for people everywhere she goes. As a leader in JROTC, Charlie creates an atmosphere and willingness to go above and beyond to help her team succeed as a unit. She supports cadets as they prepare for competitions with pep talks, uniform tips, and is there for all of their needs. According to her nominator, in JROTC, the dojo, and several other groups that she's actively involved in, her accomplishments are numerous and her leadership is vital. Charlie's greatest passion is helping others. Congratulations, Charlie.
Academic All-Star Joseph Fullen. Douglas High School student Joseph Fullen dreams of making the world a better place through technology. The junior is a role model student known for going the extra mile in his classes. This ability to rise to the challenges and his considerate personality are just part of the reason DHS teacher Jane Cinnamon nominated Fullen for the Academic All-Star Award. He doesn't stop at getting a good grade on a test. He pushes himself to learn more about the subject, Cinnamon wrote. Even in math, the subject can challenge him the most. He puts in the extra time and effort needed to learn. Cinnamon said Fullen meets with her on his own time, reviewing the lessons until he's mastered the necessary concepts. His persistence pays off every year and his academic skills improve. Congratulations, Joseph.
Academic All-Star Scholarship winner, Abigail Bowling, is a senior and first-year student at ASU Prep Digital. Abigail was preparing for her senior year at Buena when, with the uncertainty she saw with in-person learning, she opted to withdraw from Buena for a different path, the path through online learning. Even though the decision would change the pattern of her school year, she persevered. With all the educational changes she would experience, she still kept her GPA at a 3.98, earning a 4.3 GPA her first semester at ASU Prep, and she's still excelling in her studies. In addition to school, Abigail had put many volunteer hours with Buena's Fine Arts Productions as an officer and a thespian. She volunteered as an editor for a national student-run organization and helped as a tutor for another organization. Her resume will definitely reflect these selfless hours and dedication she's put in to help others. Academic All-Star Scholarship winner Joseph Quavo is a senior at Buena High School and has a 4.2 GPA and enjoys several different kinds of hobbies. His main passion, however, is cybersecurity, which he'll be studying at Grand Canyon University. During the pandemic, Joseph has used his time well. He's already begun preparing for his college journey by getting a job. Joseph is an example of a student who puts others before himself, even volunteering on his birthday instead of taking the day off. He's a fun, friendly person who shows dedication to a job well done and encourages others to follow his lead, his nominator Ellen commented. Joseph is great at pushing himself and others to do their best and make the most of their days. He also has volunteered for his church, operating circuit boards and the computer in order to control the lights, sound, and PowerPoints. Joseph is a go-getter, constantly on the move and bringing laughter into every situation along the way.
Academic All-Star and Scholarship winner, Callie Hawes. High school senior Callie Hawes stays busy, playing tennis, practicing piano, leading a youth church group, helping at local food banks, volunteering for city improvement projects, and acting as student body president for the Buena High School Student Council are just some of the activities that fill her day. While engaging in so many extracurricular activities, Hawes has still managed to maintain an impressive GPA of 4.4. The incredible amount of hard work displayed by Hawes is just part of the reason she was nominated as an academic all-star. Callie Hawes has a love for learning. Describing the senior as self-motivated and a natural-born leader, she finds joy in working with others and leading by example. Her love of collaborative work and helping others is apparent in her hours dedicated to volunteer work. Hawes' long list of service projects have spanned local schools, churches, parks, cemeteries, and neighborhoods. Through helping her community and performing service, Hawes finds joy. Congratulations, Callie.
Academic All-Star Scholarship winner Amaya Matthews is a senior at Buena High School. She has been nominated by 8 individuals to be a Herald Review Academic All-Star. The first nomination from her English teacher, Melanie Henderson, makes it obvious how committed Amaya is to her education and future. Amaya demonstrates unwavering discipline when it comes to her academics. She is always in class, whether in person or in a Google Meet. Amaya is the student who asks insightful questions and has the ability to accept constructive criticism with grace and dignity. Henderson goes on to list Matthews' numerous other accomplishments, including working at a daycare, volunteering with her church, and Little League. She also is significantly involved in athletics herself, earning recognition in several different categories of sports, including letters from college. From another nomination by Little League softball president Audra Hildreth, we learned that running a bakery is a vision of Amaya's, and with all of her accomplishments, it seems easily attainable.
Academic All-Star and Scholarship winner, Erica Sarders. Buena High School senior Erica Sarders earned herself 6 nominations for Academic All-Star. The nominations were overflowing with examples of Erica's tendency to go above and beyond to inspire and lead others. They described the senior as brimming with curiosity, intelligence, and kindness, balancing school, work, and service with extracurriculars. Erica is an extraordinary young lady who has a passion for learning and expanding her knowledge. She is deserving with all of her accomplishments in and out of school. From a young age, Erica displayed an innate curiosity and desire to learn. Her constant seeking of information was outside the normal childhood curiosity. It was a need for her. Erica always wanted to know more and is a constant questioner of when, where, why, and how. Her curiosity persisted, helping her excel in academia. She has been described as a studious and intelligent student who is always asking questions. Erica's love of learning led her to take many rigorous classes. She loves her studies in school and has demonstrated by her high academic standards. Congratulations, Erica. Academic All-Star and Scholarship winner, Lauren Wall. Lauren Wall, a senior at ASU Prep Digital, has been an active member of many organizations during her 3 years at Buena, and now as a senior at ASU Prep Digital. She has been an active member of several local and state organizations that are directed towards leadership and service. She was a member of the Arizona Governor's Youth Commission for 2 years, serving on the committee dedicated to preventing dating violence. Lauren is the state treasurer for the International Order of Rainbow for Girls, helping organize their state events. She has been a member of the local Sunrise Assembly number 39, currently serving as one of their officers. Her volunteer work also extends to helping organize fundraisers for the local Forgash House, helping with cleanup the highway, and supporting the Sierra Vista Animal Shelter. Congratulations, Lauren.
Golden Apple honoree Andrea Bollos was nominated as one of this year's Golden Apples because of the outstanding effort, perseverance, and creativity she brings to the workplace. Andrea teaches several engineering and physics classes at Douglas High School. Outside of school hours, she also helps students tap into their mechanical and creative skills as an advisory for an after-school program called Skills USA. On top of both of these time-consuming, student-centered feats, this teacher is also the manager of the school's award-winning Spirit Line. Andrea was nominated by one of her colleagues, Martha Alonso, who has observed her passionate dedication towards her students firsthand. Alonso is actually a former student of this Golden Apple honoree. In her testimonial, Alonso describes the fervor with which Andrea teaches her students, as well as the continually creative techniques she uses to keep them interested despite the challenge of our current hour, online instruction. As an educator, she is always looking for innovative ways to engage her students while challenging them, says Alonso. She goes on to say that Andrea's online courses are fashioned in a video game type style, encouraging students to complete coursework in order to level up.
Golden Apple honoree Cole Coleman. Village Meadows Elementary got a new principal this academic year, and they couldn't be happier. The Golden Apple Award nominations for the new principal, Cole Coleman, kept rolling in. In his short time in the position, Coleman has already transformed the elementary school for the better and earned the respect and trust of students, staff, and families. Coleman's enthusiasm, positive attitude, and dedication have helped him become an outstanding principal, meriting glowing praise and recognition. Village Meadows has been in need of the right leader for quite some time, and Mr. Coleman is it. Similar sentiments were repeated again and again. Principal Coleman exhibits all criteria of what a principal should, said Deanna Valdez. Rebecca Sanchez wrote, Mr. Coleman has been an amazing principal. In only 1 year of being a principal, he has changed the community at school, and students are loving him. When school was in person, Coleman became a familiar smiling face, greeting parents and students during pickup and drop-off times. He even became a staple on the playground, joining the students to play during recess. For one nominator, these interactions with the students were a testament to his leadership skills. They do not fear him, but respect him, and they are excited and thrilled when they get to interact with him. This is Cole Coven's second Golden Apple honor. He also earned a Golden Apple in 2018 as the Buena High School girls basketball coach. Congratulations, Cole.
Golden Apple honoree Joni Duarte has been actively forming the next generation of scholars teaching preschool at Stevenson Elementary School. Miss Joni's purpose for her students is to instill in them a love for school and learning. She does it through music, social interactions, empathy, empowerment, and of course, through play. Joni is not your stereotypical preschool teacher. She takes her students' play seriously. Play is hard work for her littles, and much learning happens in such an environment. Joni strives to equip all of her students with the social skills they need to succeed. Her goal is to ensure the preschoolers are all prepared for a successful transition to kindergarten. When COVID-19 drove her students to remote learning, Joni stepped up to the challenge. Tasked with teaching and engaging 3 to 5-year-olds through a screen, Joni manages to hold her students to the same expectations as before. She dove into online classes confident that her students could still thrive in the new environment. Her creativity, organization, and thoroughness ensured that they did. Joni's students are showing their ability to participate successfully online.
Golden Apple honoree Julie Enriquez. Julie Enriquez can and does do it all. She has filled multiple roles as a paraprofessional for Huachuca City School. She's the president of the parent-teacher organization, a single mother of 2 exceptional daughters, and the unofficial caretaker of the school's entire staff. Huachuca City Schools Assistant Principal Jeanette Paz enthusiastically nominated Enriquez for the Golden Apple Award. It gives me a great deal of pleasure to write this nomination for one of our paraprofessionals, Julie Enriquez. Her nomination began, "She is truly an asset to our HCS family, and we are thankful for everything she brings to our school." 4 years ago, Enriquez started at the school as a preschool aide. Over the summers, she would work the same halls as a custodian. Last year, she was the first person asked to serve as a long-term substitute for one of the school's kindergarten classes, when the kindergarten population significantly increased. Now this year, she's back helping with preschool, where her skills and presence were sorely missed. The paraprofessional displays an impressive aptitude for the position, described by the preschool teachers as caring and nurturing with all children. Julie instinctively knows what each child needs, a hug, encouragement, or firmness, said Paz. Her intuition is on point in the classroom. Enriquez can just look at a lesson plan and know how the room should be set up and which materials to prep. She delivers each day's curriculum effectively and efficiently, thrilling the teachers and students alike. In the words of Paz, her patience and loving attitude towards the students gives the classroom a loving and warm atmosphere. Congratulations, Julie.
Golden Apple honoree Timothy Engel is a film teacher at Buena High School and was nominated by one of his students. The nomination was filled with all the inspiration of a student that has been encouraged to push forward and take hold of her dreams. Engel's direction emboldened Faith Henry to pursue even more classes in film art, and her writing reflects a creative mindset for Faith. Prior to taking his class, she had yet to really get the creative bearing or the confidence she would need to pursue authorship. Interestingly enough, she did not pick Engel's class out of her own free will, but wound up enjoying it all the same. Because of his influence, Henry now knows what she wants to study in college. Instead of becoming an author, she would like to seek a degree in film. Henry also mentioned that Engel's method of teaching helped her to succeed in other classes as well, imparting a desire for knowledge that she had not previously experienced. Engel continues to study film even as he instructs. Henry is impressed by how much Engel cares for his students and strives to involve them, despite physical challenges that could prevent some from enjoying Skills USA, an extracurricular club, and especially despite the global pandemic.
Golden Apple honoree Maureen Johnston. Maureen Johnston found out that she had been nominated for the Golden Apple Award while on a video call for one of her University of Arizona master's degree classes. I was on a video call and everyone in our class started messaging me with lots of congratulations, Maureen said. I really had no idea what they were talking about. It seemed like everyone else knew before I did. I was completely shocked. Maureen was nominated for the Golden Apple Award for many reasons, but mostly for the positive impact she has on her students. She has created a love for learning in her classroom through her enthusiasm and dedication to getting her students academically ready for the challenges lying ahead. Wilcox Middle School Principal David Chime is her nominator. He stated she focuses not only on the academic aspects of the student, but on the student as a whole. Congratulations, Maureen.
Golden Apple honoree Michael Labret is an EMS instructor at Buena High School. I can say without a shadow of a doubt that Michael Labret is the most engaging teacher I have ever met, said Buena High School student Katrina Woods in her glowing review of the teacher. Woods nominated the Emergency Medical Services teacher for the Golden Apple Award. I truly feel that I have learned valuable lessons, the high schooler said. After decades of working for the Fry Fire District as a paramedic and captain, Labret has discovered a talent for teaching. For the past 5 years, the former firefighter has been building an EMS program at Buena High School through the support of colleagues, students, family, and more. His classroom has been nicknamed Fire Station 1413 and became a place where high schoolers can learn life-saving techniques and earn certifications such as CPR and bloodborne pathogens. The classroom is now equipped with a kitchen, a porch, and is stocked with advanced equipment and technology. And now some words from Michael Labret. Thank you to anyone and everyone that offered me the opportunity to be recognized in such a special way. That said, there are two different types of ears that hear me say this. The ears of those who supported me and carried me through the process of becoming a high school educator when I couldn't stand on my very own. There are also the ears of those that deserve this award far more than I do. I am truly humbled. Thank you again and stay safe.
Golden Apple honoree Kelly Magnan. Kelly Magnan is the principal of Skills Private Academy in Sierra Vista. She gave life to her vision of building and running the school, which uniquely caters to all the requirements of students with special needs. She has poured hours of effort into designing her school in order to set these children up for success in life with the help of her husband, Mark Magnan. With 30 years of teaching experience, Magnan is excellently qualified to lead Skills Private Academy, which has been open since 2019. The one-of-a-kind setting the school has is something Magnan recognized would truly help these students. Nominated by the Harrington family, they described how driven Magnan is to help students with special needs. She spends time in the classrooms and around campus, regularly interacting with her students. Her involvement is critical and immersive, key to the school's success. Kelly Magnan is also a jack of all trades, covering several areas if the need arises. A specific area mentioned in her nomination, a garden, that was designed by her and Mark. It is one of the features that the school uses to keep the kids involved in outdoor activities. There is also unique equipment at the school, which encourages her kids to think outside the box. Congratulations, Callie.
Golden Apple honoree Dana Mousey was nominated 3 times for this award. She teaches first grade at Colonel Johnston Elementary School in Fort Huachuca. Courtney Rogers nominated Dana for the award because of the personalized attention and age-friendly assignments she gives her students. Rogers says Dana is focused on making sure her students feel accomplished and secure, knowing that they will reach their goals, even if they are something that they aren't able to do until they're older. According to Rogers, she is very encouraging and makes each child feel loved. She promotes good behavior in the classroom and even at home. Dana was also nominated by the Everetts, the family of one of her students. Their nomination speaks to the effectiveness of Dana's teaching. She not only helps each student herself, but teaches them to encourage other students to seek out tutoring they need. This creates a support system for each pupil. Her parent-teacher communication skills are spot on as well. She consciously addresses issues and resolves them for the benefit of everyone involved, and allows her teaching style to be modified with the help of the parents' advice. According to the Everetts, Dana understands that every child has different learning skills, and she adapts to each individual child. With all that is going on in our world today, she has made it an easy transition from in-school to virtual to in-school again for both her students and as well as the families.
Golden Apple honoree, Edith Mendoza. Edith Mendoza is an inspiration for students and educators alike. Mendoza, a 7th grade science teacher at Joyce Clark Middle School, was nominated for the Golden Apple Award by the middle school's principal, Roger Hill. Ms. Mendoza's love of students and their learning makes her an excellent choice as a Golden Apple recipient, said Hill. 2021 will be her 8th year of teaching and 3rd full year of tackling middle school science. The principal said he loves visiting Mendoza's class. There, he reports the students are not only always attentive, but smiling. Mendoza teaches science through inquiry, keeping her students engaged as she guides them through new ideas and concepts. She engineers a classroom environment where students connect lessons to real-world applications and are always encouraged to ask questions. Congratulations, Edith.
Golden Apple honoree Deborah Paul is a 3rd grade teacher at Huachuca City School and nominated by Assistant Principal Jeanette Paz. Paz nominated Paul due to her amazing teaching style as well as the proactive role she plays in the school. She constantly promotes reading among her students and their families through a regular book club and annual to-do. Paul cares very much about her students and has been teaching for 6 years. She persistently pursues the improvement of her already excellent teaching style by examining her students' scores in different areas and making changes. Paul is actively involved in instructing her students. She uses methods to connect with them at their level, such as geographic modeling activities and games that keep their attention. This teaching style, which requires diligence and tactile work from her students, sets her apart from other teachers. Paul encourages each of her students through her understanding and down-to-earth nature, which she reflects continually. Congratulations.
Golden Apple honoree, Sarah Ray. Sarah Ray has a very unique position in the education system at more than one school in Sierra Vista as a district employee. At Joyce Clark Middle School and Buena High School, Ray works as a teacher mentor and technology integration specialist. She was nominated as a Golden Apple because of the priceless technological help she constantly supplies staff, guiding them through the tempestuous sea known as teaching online. Many teachers have struggled to adapt to its ever-changing waves, being unfamiliar with computer technology from the start. In a short time, with little warning, teachers across the nation were forced to navigate its dark currents. Luckily, Ray could be there for these instructors and other staff members at the district, who have become her students as she holds actual classes for different levels of digital technology, starting with the basics. Ray teaches staff in classrooms and via the internet. She ensures these teachers can provide the best of themselves to their students. Ray's nominator notes that she goes above and beyond the basic technological help, such as navigating program functions. She also advises teachers of the best way to employ their lesson plans in order to improve the quality of their reception by students. With her skills and radiant outlook displayed on the job, Ray leaves a lasting mark on her district. Congratulations, Sarah Ray.
Golden Apple honoree Deb Samuel has been working for Walter J. Meyer Elementary School for 18 months. And in this time, she already knew every child on campus and had become an integral part of the school's success. Deb was nominated for the Golden Apple Award by Scott Ropey, the school's principal. Deb Jessie Samuel is the type of person that uses all she has gleaned as a lifelong learner and become a teacher that children will remember long after they leave our school. Deb came to Walter J. Meyer after a career at Disneyland, portraying popular movie characters such as Jessie from Toy Story. Now she is known as a teacher whose lessons are so engaging and interesting that children of all developmental and educational levels often do not realize they're learning. Deb's background and performance may lend itself to her current juggling of titles. She is the instructor for computers, the Title I coordinator, interventionist, and English immersion teacher. She also finds time to sponsor the Student Council and assist the startup of the school's first National Junior Honor Society.
Golden Apple honoree, Justin Shook. Justin Shook teaches 4 different subjects at Tombstone High School, making him another deserving Golden Apple honoree. Nominated by David Thursby, Mr. Shook touts an impressive workload, juggling responsibilities as a teacher and as the school's coach to both baseball and football. He also helps out with the basketball team. He handles both sets remarkably well, even covering a rift in class scheduling created by a candidate teacher who could no longer fill the position. Instead of making the district scramble, Shook sacrificed his planning period, taking on even more grading and developing more curriculum out of love for his students. The subjects he teaches are economics, physics, the Constitution, and chemistry. As a willing response to help the school thrive, Shook purposely took extra classes in order to be able to teach economics and the Constitution. As to Shook's teaching methods, Thursby says, he challenges his students to think about how science affects their everyday lives, and he provides real-life examples in every lesson. Shook keeps his students' attention, planting the desire for knowledge in them like an apple seed bound to grow into a prosperous, fruitful tree. Congratulations, Justin.
Golden Apple honoree, Monica Smith. Being a school nurse is difficult in normal times. During a pandemic, it is a challenge like no other. Village Meadows Elementary School nurse, Monica Smith, has been nominated for the Golden Apple Award for going above and beyond her duties to ensure the school is safe. She was nominated by the school's principal, Coleman, who has come to rely on her in these unprecedented times. As a first-year principal in the time of COVID, Mrs. Smith has been the most amazing health professional, Coleman said. Most amazing human being to act as a role model to students, parents, staff, and myself. Smith impresses with both her work as a nurse and her general disposition. Every day, Mrs. Smith comes to our school and provides an upbeat and positive environment for staff and students, said Coleman. Beyond her immediate duties, she is constantly assisting students and staff. The nurse helps with the parent pickup and drop-off, delivers meals, and independently handles over 400 children. To ensure a safe learning environment during COVID-19, Smith has also led the safety protocol procedures at the school, including preparing social distance expectations in the various schoolrooms and even developing a social distance award to incentivize students. The most amazing part is she always does it with a smile, said the principal. Promoting healthy habits at the school is another of Smith's undertakings. Recently, she tackled sugar content in drinks, demonstrating to students how much sugar various beverages contained. Her work was so impactful that many Village Meadows students are now not only abstaining from drinking sodas themselves, but even heckling the principal when he drinks them.
Golden Apple honoree, Wendy West. Wendy West is a culinary arts teacher at Tombstone High School and was nominated by Rebecca Robinson, who says she constantly brings her special set of skills to the table. She displays her unique ideas and embodies them, demonstrating her ability to think on her feet even during the global pandemic. Robinson boasts of Wendy's strides. In 2 short years that West has been with the school, she has given its culinary kitchen new life, and despite having replaced their former beloved teacher, has created renewed purpose in her students. She provides the support they need and enjoy. Robinson spoke of her continual persistence and vigilance, even while teaching online, during which she has molded her lesson plans to be more fulfilling for her students. West's support has encouraged her students to thrive in their educational career. Robinson adds, she has quickly learned to navigate the world of education and consistently provides the highest quality lessons and activities to her students at all levels. Wendy holds her students to the highest academic, professional, and behavioral standards. Congratulations, Wendy.
Golden Apple honoree and Benson High School English teacher Scott Whitney enjoys everything about teaching English, but the times he remembers the most are when he sees the aha look on his students' faces. In his second year of teaching at Benson High School, Scott has made a strong impact on not only his students, but also the other teachers he works with. One of those teachers, government and economics instructor Marv Sorensen, wanted to honor Scott for the positive impression he has made at the school in the short time he's taught at Benson by nominating him for the Golden Apple Award. I feel fortunate to have the opportunity to work with a colleague at Benson High School who is a fantastic teacher and a unique and personal approach to motivating his students, Mark said. Scott enjoys teaching and it is apparent that students know that he is sincerely working to help them succeed. His students enjoy his classes, Mark said. They have a great respect for him. He treats everyone fairly. Congratulations, Scott.
Golden Apple honoree, Karen Sayers, is the Herald Review 2021 Crystal Apple winner. The moment Karen Sayers first stood in front of a class around 21 years ago, she knew she was in the right place. Sayers is what her colleague Pamela Johnson calls a born teacher, someone with the heart and empathy that is necessary to nurture learners to discover for themselves. Sayers approaches teaching with the growth mindset, humor, imagination, and an approachable, friendly personality. Her multitude of skills and talents have earned her the respect of countless students, colleagues, and community members. This year, they have also earned her the Crystal Apple Award. Sayers did not always know she wanted to be a teacher. When she first started college, she studied zoology and even interned at veterinary clinics. But she had lost her excitement for the major, finding herself instead drawn to a friend's studies in the education department. I found I was more interested in what she was doing than what I was doing, Sayers recalled. She took an intro to education class, then a course on child psychology. I really enjoyed it and I got excited, she said. I just made the decision to go into education. Sayers was hooked. What followed was an impressive teaching career. Initially, Sayers went into elementary education, where she flourished for years. As her own children grew older, however, Sayers felt she needed to change. 3 years ago, she made the move to teach 8th grade math at Joyce Clark Middle School. There, once more, Sayers found herself in exactly the right position almost by accident. Though Sayers had always enjoyed math, she initially interviewed for the social studies position instead. The principal, however, had another idea. When I interviewed, my principal started talking to me about math, she said. He told me, "You're a math teacher and you don't even know it." Sayers describes her goal as to help her students to get rid of the mentality that they are not good in math. "I love making math as engaging and relevant as possible," the teacher said. She forges connections between the students and the lessons, uncovering real-world applications with a myriad of resources, including movies, songs, and even podcasts. "We talk about when you go to the grocery store, when you go to the movies," Sayers says. "What has to go on behind the scenes to make it happen? Most of it is math-related." Her growth mindset approach to teaching means it is never a matter of if a student can learn the concepts, but when. Congratulations on being the 2021 Crystal Apple winner, Karen Sayers.
Congratulations again to all of our academic all-stars and Golden Apple honorees. And thank you to our presenting sponsor, Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Thank you again to our scholarship sponsors, American Southwest Credit Union, Apex Network Physical Therapy, Legacy Foundation of Southeast Arizona, Sierra Toyota, and TWN Communications. Thank you to our supporting sponsors, AZG&T, Berean Academy, Cochise College, Candace Pardee, Rainey Payne, Sierra Vista Unified School District, and Southwest Gas. Don't miss the 2021 Academic All-Stars and Golden Apple Awards Special Edition. It'll publish in the Herald Review on Wednesday, March 31st. Each honoree will receive 2 copies of the edition with their award.